You know, this lockdown is actually the best thing for a lot of people because it's forcing a lot of people, and hopefully you too, to have a good look at your life and think, am I happy with my life? Am I happy where I'm at, what I'm doing with my life? Because you don't know how long you're gonna live. You don't know, I mean, things could happen, you know? So are you happy doing what you're doing for a living? Do you have the freedom to do what you want? Health to me is not just what you eat. It's not just not getting sick. You can be sick financially. You could be sick, you know, with your relationship and with a lot of things. So that's what health is to me. It's the overall picture. It's, am I healthy and happy with everything? That's why I wrote The Prosperity Secret and Instructions for a New Life, because ultimately you can eat all the right food, but if you're not happy with your life, you know, one of the biggest reasons people die is stress. And there's people that live to be 120 who drink and smoke because they're fine, they're chilling, they're not stressed. That's so big and that's so important. So this lockdown has really forced people to have a good look at their life, hopefully, and really reflect on their life and go, am I happy? Because when I go back to work, am I going to be, are you doing, first of all, why are you doing what you're doing? Is it just to pay the bills? Is it just to stay alive? Because that makes you resentful. And at the end of the month, you probably have no money left. You know, the people that are actually not minding the lockdown, most of them are doing what they like doing. They enjoy doing what they're doing. A lot of them work out of their home, whatever. People who just do things for a living, working for someone else, and, you know, just, there are the anger and the resentment and the negativity that they're carrying because they're just struggling to survive. That's not health. So that's why I am trying to help people understand that that all has to change with the way you look at life. And that's why I outline the steps. Now, it's not easy. I've lost everything I had many times over taking that path. But I made an interview just now that kind of walks you through a little bit of that. It helps you understand it a little bit better. And I'll give you the link to that in a minute. It was like a 45-minute interview that I did with a friend, Steve Prusak. It's a great interview. But it's so important to really listen to your heart and have the strength to follow it. That's so important. So the interview, the link is down below. It's on iTunes. You just click it and listen to it. And I really suggest you listen to it because life is so short, really, it goes fast. And you gotta be doing what you love doing. You really have to. And I wanna get you to that point and not just be grumbling along month to month. So please do whatever you can to get to where you belong in life, to do what you are here to do, because that's your mission. You're no good to other people if you're unhappy, if you're miserable, if you just, you know, you help people the most. You're the biggest help to the world if you are in your element. If you're doing what you're good at, what you're best at, what you love doing, you can help a lot more people, make a lot more money and all that stuff. But it's not about money. It's about having the freedom to do what you want to do, to travel the world, to follow your dreams. That's what it's about. And the only way to get that is to follow your path, not someone else's. And I know it sounds difficult, and it is difficult, but that's the way, that's what you got to do. So listen to the interview below. It's just an audio interview, and I really highly suggest you follow it and listen to it, because that's what, the sooner you get on that path, the sooner you start doing what you're here to do, the sooner you will be happier, freer, healthier in so many ways. Your relationships, your finances, and your health will be so much more thankful for you and thrive more. And again, it's a learning process. It's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to go through some hard steps to do it. You're going to have to do some sacrifices, which you're already doing anyway. So better to start now than get deeper into something that you don't like doing, and then it's harder to get out of down the road. Do it now while you have really nothing to lose. I mean, you might think having a house is something to lose. It's not. I've lost so many things so many times over: car, houses, relationships. I was down to zero. I lived in someone's closet. I was naked in the desert, for God's sake. I mean, I had nothing left to lose. The point is that as soon as you get to the point where you are free to follow any path you want, the sooner you can get on that path. So that's what I'm here to tell you about, is please just have the strength to bite down on the bullet and do what it takes to get to where you belong. Because if you're not happy, you're just going to bring other people down. But if you're happy, if you are happy in a good place, you can help so many more people, not just yourself. The most unselfish thing you can do is to do what you are here to do, to belong and be happy. Okay, that's my thing for today. I'll see you in the next week. Over and out. This is nice. I need to sit on my lawn more often. Yes, I'm gonna get a haircut. Jeez. Salons are opening tomorrow. Give me a break. We had lockdown.